So Zumbu needs some help on his overall account progression. He's only been playing for 2 months, so that might help a lot of you. By the way, FYI, Zumbu, shout outs to that because that was one of my favorite TV shows to watch. Anyways, let's get into it. So we have a 215 Elemental Sorcerer, 130 Divine Knight, 124 Siegebreaker, 102 Blood Berserker, 136 Bubo. We got a 101 Beastmaster, 106 Maestro, 101 Bubo, 97 Bubo, and level 80 Divine Knight. You have 3 Bubos? Okay, first thing off. Oh. Let's get back to that shit. All right, so first thing off the get-go. What we want here is this is for Zumbu. Okay, we're just gonna call it Zumba. To start off, elite class swap token to make a Bubo elemental sorcerer. Now the reason is, Lava said this a long time ago, if you made 3 of one class, the biggest problem is that you'll bork your account. So the meta right now is 4 warriors. So what he means by that is 2 Divine Knights, 2 Blood Berserkers. I'm not talking about if you have 4 mages, you bork your account. I'm talking about if you have 3 of more of one elite class. So having 3 Bubos is actually quite dangerous because you might bork your account. So make sure to use the elite slap class token to make from a Bubo to elemental sorcerer for a good start. Okay, other than that, you have 2 Divine Knights, 1 Blood Berserker. Okay, that's fine. All right, that's basically all you're going to be able to do with that. How's your skills looking? Let's take a look at equipment as always. You got mostly Dementia armor. Okay, that's good. I see you got pretty lucky on your new event. Love to see that. So what you want to start, I see you're at the Serrated Rex Rings. So keep on getting everybody to Dementia. And making your way towards Tenacity Rings. Iron Tools, of course. Even bigger skulls. And then you want to get the same as what I said before, Bludgeon for Necklace. And for your mages, you want Camrock Pendant. There we go. That's a good start. Start that off. So right now, you are, what are you currently in World 5 at the moment? You have hit World 5, so that's good. Sailing is looking good. How's your sailing? Ruble Cube, Silver Og, Emerald. Okay, if you want to have a nice, easy chance for sailing, farm for Foxery Tusk first. Foxery Tusk is huge. Helps with artifact percent. And it's based off level. You definitely want to get that as soon as possible over anything else. That should be your first get-go. Let's take a quick look at stamps here. 2315. Okay. Finish collecting your stamps for ES damage, and once you do that, you want a minimum. I mean, if you can get World 5 stamps, that'll be ideal, but I mean, for now, it's fine. And you want minimum 3,000. 3,000 stamp level. Obviously, skilling first. Okay. Next one. Take a look at Alchemy. Alchemy's looking good. Have you worked on sigils yet? Perfect. You have not worked on sigils. Absolutely love to see that. So keep on pushing Alchemy with Shaman. And you want to use Bubble Breakthrough. And the reason why I don't want you to work on sigils quite yet is because it's better to get all your upgrades from pay to win done. Not only that, it's also it's best to get all your cauldrons to level 170 for max boosting. Level 170 max boosting is way more important than sigils at the moment because you can't push sigils as fast as you can push boosted cauldrons. And boosted cauldrons will just make things 10 times easier just for leveling, getting them close to atoms. Well, sigils will give you a moderate boost, But in order for it to be really, really good, you need like Ancient Eldritch Cold Sigil, which is an artifact. How's your vials looking? Vials aren't looking too bad here, actually. They're actually looking pretty good. Obviously, some of those are going to take time. Long Island Iced Tea needs to get that up. Same thing, though. Get the rest of your vials. And level 4, of course. Construction. Let's take a look. Okay, as it sees here. Rank 6, rank 4, rank 3, rank 2, rank 2, rank 1. I would suggest get your refinery to perpetual motion or infinite loop, if some people would want to see it. If you want to know what the infinite loop is, you can find an idle index in our Discord. It will tell you all the stats of what you need in order to get to that infinite loop. And basically, you want to get to infinite loop, and then once you get an infinite loop, you'll be upgrading according to what the infinite loop says, and that will help get your refineries right skyrocketing, right get going. And that'll also help you get towards your cheese ore, stuff like that. 2.6 in storage. You only have 334. Okay, that's fine. Bonus. Okay. I mean, you're almost there at 10 out of 10 for talents. Okay, that's looking good. How's your 3D printer looking? 760K. Okay, you're going to eventually... When's the last time you've done 3D prints? Because from what I see on your Alchemy today... Okay. Or yesterday? Okay, so I mean, you're obviously waiting on a couple of artifacts to help that make that a little bit better, I would say, for the most part. Taking a little bit of time. I mean, basically, you're going to be struggling for refinery prints. So the real question is, so you got all that stuff, okay. You have, oh, so you have no refinery prints, okay. So this is an issue right now. So your other stuff is fine, but you want BM and Maestro for mob, and refinery prints. So basically, your Beastmaster and your Maestro are going to be covering both of your refinery prints because you have a lot of items that require to maintain it because you want to maintain it as quickly as possible. You know, you could just farm it on ES, but Beastmaster doesn't benefit anything from 3D printer. And V-Man's really good, but having Maestro for the time being will be fine, especially with the earlier mob prints. So at least you can get a little bit of prints from here and there, even though they're slightly smaller. I mean, realistically, even with all these prints that you have all stacked together, it's still not going to be enough to fuel Atom Collider for that point. So what I would suggest is take the Beastmaster off and get a little bit of extra prints going on for your Maestro and for your Beastmaster. That'll make your life a lot easier, especially to keep Refinery running at 100% all the time. Okay. I mean, you're not quite done on your World 1 yet, so that's understandable. You're going to eventually want to probably make your way to Plat Skulls eventually. Plat Skulls for bigger 3D prints for your for BM and Maestro. That's gonna be huge for you. It's multi-kill per tier. It's just overall massive. 11, 11, 10, 9, 10. All right, looking all around good. How's your buildings looking? 3 out of 5, 11, 7, 15. Okay. Next one is on your construction tab. Construction tab, you want, I mean, you could do chest space if you want. Death Note, chest space. And you want to start working towards your boulder rollers. Boulder roller. Because you want to start pushing your you want to start pushing worship as soon as possible. Higher, pushing high souls is going to be super beneficial for you all around. I mean, I see you already have like level 14, level 30, so you're keeping up on your skulls, which is good. Your totems, 72, 50, 0, 70, 40. You could easily get your boulder rollers up, get them start leveling, and then you can start running this good stuff here. Get this up to 50, getting this 0 up to, you could probably easily get it to like 40 maybe. Once you get it to like boulder roller level 20 to 30, should be fairly easy. And then you need to start unlocking some of these prayers. Obviously, you're not going to be quite there just yet, but there's a couple of prayers like Vacacious Tissue is just good just to help out max at the Flurbo shop. Balance of Pain is probably one of the best in slot prayers you can ever get. It's super huge, not to mention it's multi-kill per damage tier, which also means just bigger mob prints for your Refinery. This is super massive. What level is your Royal Sampler? Get your Royal Sampler up to level 11. Work towards 90% printer sample. This is going to be a big one for you. Okay. And how's your cooking looking? Okay. Nice. I mean, you could use some ladles to diamond plate these. Like, that's 22 ladles to diamond plate that one. Get plates to diamond. Do you have that alchemy bubble yet? Your next upgrade is... So your next upgrade is going to be Diamond Chef. Ow. And there's another thing. Are you running full Royal Sampler? You are running full Royal Sampler. So that's great. That's fantastic. Also, if you want a quick tip, if you're fighting and you're doing stuff, don't run Prayer Dimwit. Okay? Here's why. So if you're farming mobs, you want to, if anything, you want to run either no prayer or prayer of proficiency, because the things that you accumulate AFK gains or accumulate AFK, like smithing. Smithing doesn't require efficiency in order to get good XP from it. You just want to run straight XP when you're doing smithing. Also, same with construction for your Divine Knight in order to boost up his build rate. You want to make sure he's not running prayer of proficiency skill dimwit, so he can get more XP for that as well. And you want to keep on going with that, because this running skill dimwit 24/7 will actually put you behind quite greatly. So you only really want to run skill dimwit if you're doing specific tasks like taking 3D prints, or if your character is farming, like logs or whatever. That's when you want to run skill dimwit. But other than that, you basically want to make sure that you take it off. Carry capacity. I mean, I would wait till the update. Wait till the update. So wait till new quality of life update. Then get mad bags. I would say at least plat bags. So wait till you get to that point. How's your post office looking? If you can at least get one a day. At least if you can spend and get those upgraded per day. Yeah, post office is gonna be a big one for you. Get main post office. So what I'm saying for this is, you have mining. You want mining box, right? You want to get that to 400. Chopping box, right? Etc. etc. You want to make sure that those are your first main boxes that you get, because those will help you the most. That will actually be very, very big just overall for your 3D prints, because you basically want to place everything for 3D prints at this point. Okay. But overall, your equipment doesn't seem too bad. Obviously, there's some stuff that needs a little bit of love on it, but all around, it's looking pretty good. Is your gaming looking? I mean, we can't really check gaming anyways. So sailing, we've already checked. Divinity. Okay, so. Okay, what you need to do. All right. Put everyone in Divinity other than your active main. Okay. Then farm to minimum 40 Divinity, or until you get goat. Then run goat and put them in the lab. 2 birds, 1 stone. No, you can leave them there because they're already... No, it won't take that long to get 40 Divinity, and you'll probably get goat by that point anyways, because you're like 3 away from goat. But you definitely want to get this done. This will hold you back so bad if you don't get this done. What's your skilling here for lab? 26, 31, 28, 31. Yeah, you want to... Yeah, biggest thing of all. Most massive thing. Lab and Divinity farm. Most important. All right. I think this is good for now for what you need. So this is actually quite a big one for the Zumbu. So here we go, Zumbu. This is what I want you to do. First thing what I want you to do is get a least class swap token to make a bubo to an elemental sorcerer, so you don't have 3 bubos because that will bork your account. Getting everyone to dementia and make you ways towards tenacity rings, bludgeon for necklace, and for your mages, you want Camrock pendant. You want to get everybody in iron tools, bigger skulls, better person. You know how it is. You want to, when you're doing your sailing, make sure to farm Foxery Tusk for artifact percent chance. That'll just make it 10 times easier for you. Finish collecting your stamps, and once you do that, you want a minimum of 3,000 stamp level, obviously skilling first. Keep on pushing Alchemy with Shaman and Bubble Breakthrough. Get the rest of your vials to level 4. Get your Refinery to Infinity Loop, which is just going to help you, or aka Perpetual Motion. BM and Maestro for Mob and Refinery prints. So, I mean, and then get Plat Skulls for bigger 3D prints for BM and Maestro. That's on your Death Note. Construction tab, you want a hard focus Death Note, Chest Space, and Boulder Roller to start pushing those max waves. You want to get Royal Sampler to level 11 to work towards a 90% printer sample because that's max. Get plates to diamond because you have a few plates there. You can use a couple ladles to easily get that to diamond plate. Not to mention you're super close to unlocking that with your new bubble. So you want to make sure that you bubble break through yellow as soon as possible since the next upgrade is actually Diamond Chef. Wait till a new quality of life update and then get mad plat bags. Getting main post office box for all your characters. For instance, mining. Your miner will be mining box, chopper will be chopping box, catcher will be catching box, etc., etc. You want to put everyone in Divinity other than your active main that you're going to be using, and then farm to a minimum of 40 Divinity, or until you get Goat, then run Goat and put them in lab. 2 birds, 1 stone. That'll also give your characters free AFK gains. But out of everything here, the most important is getting your lab and Divinity farmed out. This is like the biggest lock out of anything in this game is the Divinity and the lab grind. So you want to make sure you get those done as soon as possible. There you go, dude.